So, probably the biggest misconception about mindfulness and meditation is that they're the same thing. They're actually two different things. Now, they're interdependent on each other, but they are different things. Mindfulness is simply noticing or being aware of your experience at any point in the day or all day if you're super proficient at it. And meditation is a more intentional form of mindfulness where you're creating an environment with less distraction, less stimulation, and trying to bring your focus and attention into something more directed, whether that's a guided meditation, whether you're meditating on your own breath, which is simply noticing your own breath and trying to stay focused on that, or you can pick a spot on the wall, a 6 by 6 inch space, and just try and notice everything about that space. Now, so that's the biggest misconception, is that they're the same thing. They're actually different. Mindfulness is this much more broad understanding that we're trying to notice our experience, while meditation is sort of a intentional, more condensed version of that in a small period of time that actually leaves you primed to be more mindful throughout the day. And you can practice meditation at any point in the day as well. Be mindful of your day at any point in the day. Another misconception is that there is like a specific way to do these things. There's no ultimate guideline, there's no rule book, there's no timeline of proficiency. This isn't a one size fits all sort of practice, so we try and find the ways in which it's comfortable for us and naturally fits into the flow of our life, because it's not something you really have to insert. Um, you can go to Walmart and be mindful. You might be mindful and notice the lighting in the aisle that you're walking down. You might notice how the lighting changes when somebody walks by and you see a shadow. You might feel cold air on your skin. You might notice some anxiety with that overhead lighting, like I do. Or you might notice the hustle and bustle of people around you. You might notice a specific thought while you're there. The thing is that all these things are already happening. Like, you're not trying to make any of this happen. Your mind is already thinking, your body is already feeling, and your emotions are already emoting. You don't have to generate any of this. We're just trying to notice what the experience is without judging it. And what's interesting is that's when change starts to happen. Simply by noticing the experience, something shifts. And it makes sense because our mind, our thoughts, and our emotions are always shifting. They're never staying the same in one place second by second, so they're always shifting. And by noticing them, we might actually have some choice in the matter of what they shift to. So I would say that's another big misconception, is that you have to do these things in a certain way, or you have to meditate 20 minutes in the morning, or you have to dedicate time in a quiet space to be mindful. You can be mindful in the car with the kids yelling in the back. Now, you might not like what you encounter, but at the same time, it's better to be mindful of it than checking out of your life experience to try and minimize your stress. So these are some common misconceptions about mindfulness and meditation. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.